All right, let's get right into it. For centuries, when we thought about wealth, we thought about things like land, gold, maybe big corporations. But right now, something fundamental is changing. Money itself is getting a complete rewrite. And because of that, a whole new class of billionaires is emerging, all powered by this one technology, the blockchain. So in this explainer, we're going to break it all down and show you exactly how this is happening.
Just let that sink in for a second. This isn't just some small trend we're talking about. It's a seismic event, a massive shift in the history of money. And, to really get a handle on where we're headed, we first have to look back and understand what we're leaving behind.
So, the big question is, why now? What's going on? Well, the old world of money, it's dying. And this wasn't an accident. No, there are some really deep, systemic problems that basically created the perfect storm for a revolution.
Okay, so what really killed old money? It's these three things working together, and it's kind of a perfect storm. First, you've got inflation, that silent thief that just eats away at your savings, right? Then there's the banking monopoly. They're the gatekeepers, the middlemen who have total control and charge you for the privilege of accessing your own money. And finally, you have corruption. When all the power is in one place, it almost always leads to a system that's built for the insiders, not for you and me. All of this together, it created a huge, gaping need for something different.
And this is where the alternative comes in, and the contrast is just stark. Look at traditional finance. It's slow. It can take days to send money overseas. It's centralized, controlled by a handful of giant institutions, and you need their permission for pretty much everything. Now look at blockchain finance. It's instant, it's decentralized, run by the users themselves. And the big one? It's permissionless. If you have an internet connection, you're in. That's it.
Yeah, this really shows the journey perfectly. Money has evolved, right? We went from physical paper to digital pixels on a screen. But here's the thing. Both of those were still controlled by someone, by a central authority. The final leap, the big one, is to this, a decentralized ledger. It's owned by no one and open to everyone. It's a system that just lives on the network. That is the core of this whole revolution.
And that brings us to the real heart of the solution. It's all about a new kind of trust. You see, the old system was completely built on trusting human institutions, banks, governments, you name it. This new system, it's built on trusting something completely different, pure mathematics and code.
So, what even is a blockchain? Let's keep it super simple. It's a digital, public, and tamper-proof ledger of truth. Think of it like a public record book that anyone can see, but no one can secretly change. Once something is written down, it is there for good. It's a ledger of truth, and the cool part is, it's verified by the entire network, not some guy in the middle.
I love this analogy. Just imagine a digital notebook that's open for everyone to see, but it's impossible to cheat. When you make a new entry, thousands of computers all around the world check it, verify it, and add it to their copy of the notebook at the same time. So if you wanted to cheat, you'd have to somehow find and change more than half of all those notebooks, all at the exact same moment. It's pretty much impossible. And that's where the trust and security of the blockchain comes from.
And here's how that works in practice. It's just 3 simple steps. First, your transaction gets blasted out to thousands of computers. Then, all those computers check it over to make sure it's valid. Once they all agree, once there's a consensus, it gets added to the chain forever. The key here is there's no single boss, no bank giving the okay. The network itself is the authority.
So really, blockchain has these 4 superpowers. First, decentralization. There's no single boss, no central server to attack or shut down. Second, transparency. Every single transaction is public, so it's really hard to get away with fraud. Third, security. Once the data is on the chain, it can't be changed, period. And finally, borderless access. Anybody with an internet connection can get in on this. These 4 things together are what make it so revolutionary.
And this quote just nails it. Blockchain isn't just about changing what money is. It's about changing who controls the money. The power is literally shifting from the old institutions into the hands of regular people and open networks. It's a massive redistribution of financial power.
Okay, so when you have a power shift that big, what happens? You get a massive wave of wealth creation. We're talking about a modern-day digital gold rush. But here's the difference. This time, the gold is digital, and you don't need a pickaxe. Anyone with a smartphone can get in the game.
Think about it. Every generation seems to have its own gold rush, right? A moment of insane wealth creation. Blockchain is ours. It's just like the internet boom back in the 90s. The rules are being rewritten on the fly, and the people who see what's happening and get in position are the ones building incredible, life-changing wealth.
And if you want to see the sheer speed and scale of this, look no further than Bitcoin's incredible journey. Back in 2009, it was worth basically nothing. Then in 2010, there's the famous story of 2 pizzas being bought for 10,000 Bitcoins. Well, today, that same amount of Bitcoin is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I mean, that's digital value creation on a scale we have literally never seen before.
But here's a really important point. There's a mindset that separates the winners from the gamblers in this space. The gamblers, they chase the hype. They're trying to get rich quick, and they panic and sell the minute things go down. But the winners, they chase understanding. They play the long game. They know the price will be volatile, but they see those dips as an opportunity because they believe in the underlying technology.
And you really have to get this. The new economy goes so far beyond just trading coins. That's just the surface. The real action is about building actual income streams. We're talking about things like staking, which is kind of like earning interest, but you do it by helping secure the network. Then you have NFTs, which let you own unique digital things, creating whole new economies for artists and creators. And DeFi, that's decentralized finance. It's like banking, lending, borrowing, but with no bank.
All right, so this all leads to the most important part, your blueprint. How can you actually position yourself in this new digital economy? The good news is, this isn't just for Silicon Valley geniuses anymore. There's a real path anyone can follow.
And what's so great is that there are 3 main paths to get involved. First, you've got the builders. These are the innovators, the coders creating the new systems. Then there are the investors, the visionaries who spot promising projects early and fund them. And then you have the adopters, and this is huge. These are the people who actually use the tools. They're the multipliers. You could be an artist, a writer, a community manager. The point is you absolutely do not have to be a coder to win in this space.
So here it is, your 5-step entry plan. Step 1, educate yourself daily. Knowledge is everything here. Step 2, choose a niche. Don't try to learn it all. Just pick one area like DeFi or NFTs and go deep. Step 3, create or contribute. Join a community, start a conversation, add value. Step 4, build a reputation. Become known as someone who's helpful and knows their stuff. And finally, step 5, invest smartly. And that's not just your money, but your time and energy too.
Okay, so as we wrap this all up, you have to realize the entire mindset of the old world is being turned completely upside down. For literally centuries, the most important question was, who will give you permission? You needed permission to build, to invest, to create. Well, that era is over.
The new question, the crucial question, is this. What will you build, own, or contribute? In this new permissionless world, the only real barrier is your own initiative. The tools are out there. The network is open to everyone. The opportunity is global. So, what are you going to do?
And that really is the ultimate takeaway here. The future isn't waiting around for permission. It's being written right now, by you. This isn't just about finance. It's a creative revolution, an entrepreneurial revolution. The future is a blank page, and for maybe the first time ever, the pen is being handed to absolutely everyone. The next generation of billionaires, they're being made as we speak, one block at a time.